In a Connaught story preserved by Douglas Hyde in 1890, a prosperous farmer began wasting away after a single afternoon's sleep. He continued to eat, but each meal left him thinner. Physicians examined him and found no cause for the movement he felt inside his body. After 6 months, he could barely stand. The contradiction was exact. Food entered him, yet its nourishment appeared to reach something else. The illness began in a meadow, but no one had examined the meadow. Before the illness, the farmer possessed land, cattle, laborers, and a healthy family. During harvest, he watched his men gather hay near the house. The day was hot. After drinking buttermilk, he lay upon the freshly cut grass and slept for several hours. When he woke, the workers had gone. He returned home with a pain in his side, but dismissed it as the effect of heat and hard ground. By morning, the pain seemed to move. He described the sensation as something small leaping within him. His daughter believed he had taken a chill while lying outside. The first physician found nothing visibly wrong and supplied medicine. A second proposed another cause. A third used more elaborate language, but achieved the same result. The farmer's strength declined while the cost of treatment rose. Eventually, cattle were sold to pay for remedies that did not work. The symptoms remained consistent: internal movement, persistent weakness, and progressive wasting. None asked what grew where he had slept. Each failure produced another diagnosis. One physician blamed the stomach, another suspected the blood. The medicines changed, but the decline continued. The family remained focused on the farmer's body, because that was where the symptoms appeared. Then an elderly traveling beggar came to the house. He listened without examining the patient and asked different questions. Where had the sickness begun? Was the meadow wet? Did a stream pass through it? The stranger treated the condition as evidence of an encounter. The beggar walked the meadow himself. Near the concealed stream, he found a small green plant associated, in the story, with wet ground and a hidden feeder. His diagnosis belonged to an older system of knowledge. The farmer carried an Alp Luachra. Irish tradition associates the being with springs, streams, damp vegetation, and a small newt-like form. It did not consume the visible meal. It took the sustaining value within it. The name explained the wasting, but left one question unanswered. Had only one entered him? The family kept the farmer inside, warm and under constant watch. Food was measured. Water came from a different source, and the meadow was avoided. None of it restored him. The movement in his side continued after meals, while the household stores diminished. Their precautions could control the room. They could not reach what was already inside him. The beggar directed them to MacDermot, Prince of Coolavin, near Loch Gayru. Recognition had failed. A controlled extraction was now required. At Coolavin, the prince reconstructed the exposure. He asked where the farmer had slept, what crossed the meadow, when the movement began, and what happened after he ate. The answers suggested that hunger sustained the intruder, but water remained its natural destination. The prince ordered salted beef prepared and removed every cup from the room. The doors were watched. The farmer could not drink or interrupt the procedure. If the diagnosis was correct, thirst would reveal what examination could not. When the farmer could eat no more, he was carried to a running stream and positioned face down, his open mouth held just above the surface. The arrangement reversed the original exposure. He had first slept unknowingly near wet ground. Now he waited conscious and denied the water beneath him. After a period of stillness, a small creature entered the stream. Another followed, then another. The healer counted each departure. When the 12th entered the water, the farmer's distress eased. The family believed the treatment had succeeded. The prince did not allow him to rise. He identified the 12 creatures as a clutch and warned that their mother remained inside. According to Hyde's account, the final being approached the water, then withdrew when the farmer tried to seize it. The procedure resumed. Thirst, rather than force, eventually drew it out. When the mother entered the stream, its impact was described as many times heavier than those before it. The apparent cure had concealed the principal danger. Removing the offspring did not remove the source. The farmer remained with the healer for approximately 2 weeks, recovered his strength, and returned home. The traditional account records no further infestation. It closes with one permanent change. He never again slept upon green grass. The legend may preserve older fears of parasites, contaminated water, wasting disease, or nourishment that failed to sustain the body. Its structure remains familiar. People can consume information without understanding, attention without connection, and labor without security. No evidence establishes the Alp Luachra as a biological or supernatural organism. The principal Irish account is a recorded folk story, not a verified medical case. Its enduring elements remain consistent: vulnerable sleep, unexplained wasting, failed diagnosis, local knowledge, and removal through salt and running water. Final risk assessment. The legend describes concealed extraction. Feeding an appetite does not prove that you are nourishing yourself. When hunger survives every meal, determine what is being sustained.